Trade intuition, the chart magician. Make sure to type bingo bango in the chat. Domination, elevation, initiation, mitigation, continuation, summaration, revelation, notification, prognification, nullification, nullification, modification, fortification, unification, purification, replication, duplication, overstimulation, annihilation, accumulation, accumulation, continuation, 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 elevation, domination, mitigation, initiation, transformation, detonation, celebration, elevation, illumination, liberation, concentration, orchestration, organization, manifestation, observation, confirmation, acceleration, articulation, regulation, fluctuation, circulation, vegetation, legislation, orchestration, oscillation, penetration, constellation, motivation, revitalization, synchronization, modernization, visualization, operation, calibration, reverberation, meditation, levitation, infiltration, escalation, accumulation, continuation, initiation, mitigation, transformation, radiation, domination, elevation, celebration, vibration, liberation, illumination, continuation, continuation, elevation, dominant levelation, total detonation, generation, transformation.
All right, guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1, a bingo and a bango. Let's go. Hey, there I am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. That stuff's boring, really boring. Speaking about boring, this speed is really boring. Let's crank it up a notch. Let's go a little faster today. Normally I do 1, the speed, when I'm on live. But let's see if I can not pass out. And we are at, let's see in just a second. I think we're at 1.2. I normally go 1.2. I thank you for everybody being here. I see people popping in on Twitch. Appreciate it greatly. I was a little late to put the stream in, just due to the fact that I was trying to get this for the chat. I can see the chat, so I do thank you guys very much. All right, so let's go and start. I forgot to look down. 1.2. Okay, so let's get started. Right now we're looking at crypto bubbles on the hourly. Whoa, we're going up. Does that mean that Bitcoin's going up? See, the only thing though right now with this chat, it popped up 3 boxes. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if it all goes on one. We'll find out. It was really confusing too. Anyway, crypto bubbles, we are going up. We have, oh, I thought that was 22%. Algebra finance, 2.2 on the hourly. Ondo 1.6. Dash 4.1. Hello. Let's go on the daily. Some up, some down. And again, we don't know which ones are going to move. We really don't. So if you're in any of these that are moving, great. Very happy. We're in one short. Aster. We're in Aster short. If you are subscribed to the channel, which I hope you are, hopefully you're watching these videos that I put out. I put out a video about an hour ago in reference to Bitcoin, and we're gonna go over that in just a second. Fear and greed index. Let's see here. Hopefully we get no people jumping in. Oh, that's cool. Okay. See here, crypto 19. Hello. We are still in extreme fear, but we're up 6 points. I'll take it. The liquidation zone. Let's refresh this. Getting our steps in, guys. Getting our steps in. See here. 0.6 is what Al uses. So we're gonna use it as well. 24-hour time frame. We can see that there was liquidations up here. 16.77 million got liquidated. And we actually tapped this next one, 24.24 million. It's in at 87,898. Good. And we have a lot more to the upside. Lots. We do have some on the downside. This right here, 23 million, sitting at 85,144. Can we get it? I don't know, maybe. If we start breaking some lows. Let's go. 12-hour time frame. 12-hour. Ooh, look at that, sexy. Look at all this liquidations up here. I keep on thinking my big head's gonna block it, but no. So my lights, I ordered some lights. They should be coming in the next couple days. But Joe, the lighting isn't so scary today. Well, remember all those boxes that I had? I put the light on a box. It's funny. But I did that. Let's see here. We got 24 million about to get liquidated, possible if we continue going up. And we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so I see this one moving. This one's YouTube. And I have Twitch right here. And then I have X. But before, this one would give me all of them. Oh no. Don't forget. But right now I get my steps in. I got the speed going 1.2. So let's see if I pass out on this stream. We'll see. Normally on the streams I've been just doing 1, but I normally walk at 1.2. So let's see. Walking and talking is kind of hard though. Pass out. Let's go 3-day. What do we got? Ooh. Where's all our hotspots up here? We had a lot of hotspots, but now we have our hotspot down here. This is, thank you, Spy. Appreciate you, man. Spy says, proud of you, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, getting these steps in. Normally I do it in the morning when I watch Alex O. But lately the morning's been really just crazy busy. And it's like, man, I have to be doing something for 1 hour when I'm doing these live streams. So let me get my steps in. Let's see here. DP in the house. What's up, DP? Appreciate you, man. Mix Wi-Fi 89. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being here. We got Al in the house. Thank you, Al. Thank you for the recommendations for the 0.6. We're using it. Here. Speed up that thing. 1.2. I don't think I've gone faster than 1.2. First, when I started doing this, it was at the lowest setting. 0.6, I think. Did it for like 5 minutes. It was like, okay, I can walk. And then the next day I did it for like 15 minutes. Then the next day I was doing something. And before I knew it, 45 minutes was up. I was like, oh wow. I thought I'd just stop it. I don't want to, overdo it. And next day I went like an hour. And then since then, I've never done less than an hour. Sometimes when I'm making a song, it takes an hour and a half easy. And be like, I'm gonna make a song. Let me go on the treadmill. Sure enough, hour and a half go by. Song's done. It's like, wow, been walking an hour and a half. Let's see here. Thank you, Wick's wife. Wick's wife's on it. I didn't even see it. You're the best. Let's see here. Al says, change it to the 12-hour. 12-hour? We just on the 12-hour. Yeah, we're just on it. So we have some up here. I think we're gonna hit it. Well, I hope we do, because I re-entered it along. If y'all watch my video, I just put it an hour ago. One of my buddies, he asked me, he said, hey man, like, what do you think is gonna happen? So I started making the video for him. I was like, you know what? Let me just make the video, period. So I made it for YouTube. But we're going to talk about it in just a second. But watch that other video too. Anytime you watch videos of mine, please definitely smash a like, leave some comments. It helps. It really does. Wixwise says bot. Okay. Well, thank you for that. The Twitter bots, no, Twitch. The Twitch bots get me. It's like, hey, we got somebody new. I was like, oh man, I need to read it before it. Oh, let's see if this works. Oh, it works. Cool. Let me make this. Boom. Cool. So for like, it took me like 45 minutes to mess with a bunch of stuff. Anyway, that's boring. Nobody wants to know about that. What do we got? Clash. We don't want it to break 0.02731. If we do, really good chance we'll come for this, and we'll come for this. We definitely don't want it to break 0.01894. If we do, the next area of support is way down here. I'm not gonna say those numbers, but you can see them on the screen. Fine, I'll say it. 0.005642. 0.008075. If we break this orange one that I just mentioned, that's our next zone. But hopefully from here, this will be a nice area for it to have a pivot and go up. Anything else on this? Don't think so. Oh, I didn't even load up Trading View. Again, I just started on the computer. In the last 45 minutes, I was working on this, the chat thing. Yeah, buddy, let's go. So yesterday, and I really hope this person comes back. I call him, I need to buy a vowel, because his name had nothing but MNTR whatever, and no vowels in there. I said, man, I don't know how to say your name. I'm just gonna call you, I need to buy a vowel. So for him yesterday, he was saying, you know, why don't I just trade? You know, and basically, and I get it too. Like, if you know how to trade, why don't you just trade and make money trading, and you don't have to go to work? True. And I think I know how to trade. And he wasn't saying ugly or nothing. But here's the thing, like, it takes money to make money. It really does. Like Alex O, dude's got money. I mean, he made it. Like and you can see, I think he was in a trade for, I don't know how many minutes, made $3,000. That's a lot of money. How much was he trading with? I'm pretty sure more than $3,000. So for me, I have little money. So like these trades, yeah, I win and I lose, but like there's no way that I'm gonna depend on it to survive my monthly bills. And I've been doing that for, well, I don't, the money I make from trading, I don't use it for bills. I use it to trade and to invest in coins, everything else. But I don't use it for my bills. The money that I make, I use that for bills. So that's that. All right, moving on. Yesterday, I was telling him buy a vowel. I was telling him, price is here. I think we're gonna do this, come down, hopefully come up. We'll see. Sure enough, so we did. And let me bring this up. Of course, we not only talked about it here, but I also posted it in my group. And then copy. Our first target hit, and this was the target. Now, granted, I don't recommend people using this. In the video I just made, I tell people, I'm very transparent. I tell people, you know, do I recommend you use this high leverage? No. You use this high leverage if you have very little money to trade in this trade. If you're using more money, well, then you use less leverage. That's the whole trick of this stuff. But let me show you this. This was the setup, and I actually showed the setup on yesterday's live stream. But this is the setup. I think we're gonna do A. We came up, came down, tapped this, continue going up, made a video for my group, I believe, here, explaining the thought process as far as where I don't want to see it go and where it's okay for it to go. And as it's coming up, hit our first target, and I moved at my stop loss here in profit and then stopped out. I was like, ah, dang it. And then I saw on the 15-minute time frame, we closed above the VWAP. I said, this was a nice retrace, bounced beautifully off the 382. And I told my group again, I was like, all right, again, I update the group, the VIP. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in again. Oh, I'm not logged in on this computer, logged in on the other one. And what we don't want to see, and I'll show that to you right now. What we don't want to see, let's see here. Okay. So right now we're at resistance. What we don't want to see, this is okay. Retracing here, 87.23 or 264, fine. Perfect. Let's go. Moon mission. This is fine. What also is fine is retracing in here. This is scary though. Well, no, this one's not fine. Because then we can come up to here. Again, I'm looking to the left and then come down. This happens, I move my stop loss, I'll get off the treadmill and I'll go on the other computer. But like, hold on guys, I gotta move my stop loss up. I don't want to see this. This is fine. But yeah. But yesterday I was telling, hey, we got Meet Damien in the house. What's up, Meet Damien? Appreciate you, man. 89, here we come. Let's go. Let's go. Let's put Meet Damien's in there. And then I have it to where I believe it auto takes off the comment. We'll see if it stays up here. But I was telling to buy, again, I don't know the dude's name. There was no vowels in there, so I just call him buy a vow. So when buy a vow was saying in reference to, just trade, I said, just watch me. Watch you see if this happens. Sometimes it plays out perfectly. Sometimes I'm way off. And here we go. Played out. Could it have been luck? Sure, you want to say that. But the more times you watch, the more times you'll see if these things sometimes are like spot on. It's almost scary. So what do I think is going to happen? Well, watch the video I just made. That video explains all this stuff. And I'm going to kind of briefly explain it to you. But here, I'm thinking price will possibly come all the way up here to the top of the range, roughly around 91.6. Potentially. Retrace to about the mid-level. Right around 88.4, possible. And then what we want to see for a continuation for the upside is the break of this newly created pivot. If it happens. Again, anything can happen. I don't know. Let's see here. Al says, oh wait, I can't click on that one. What does Al say? Al says, I just shorted, LOL. It's the retest of the value area high. Okay, so you shorted and I longed, and then oops. Let's see which one plays out. And if you win, it's not, oh man, like he's better than you. No, if I win, it's not, oh man, he's better. No, it's okay. Like you got it, great. Hope you make good money. If I win, great. Hopefully I make good money. But so I just went long. I went long here. Went up, beautiful. Coming down. What I did not want to see is I did not want to see this. But we came up, down, And then I did not want to see this. We break this, crap. Break this. We might come down to this, but something like that. Boom. That's what I did not want to see. But right now I broke it. So we'll see if our short plays out or if our long plays out. And again, I don't mind it coming down about here. So if I can run it down to the POC, lots of liquidity and take profits, and leave it for a runner. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's see here. If it's not, oh, okay, it did go. Take off. Okay, good. Let's see here. It's not a win or lose with me here. So we get stepped out. Oh well. See, and that's perfect. I'm a student for life. Yeah, same here. And that thought process is absolutely perfect, because it's not like, oh, I beat him, or oh, I'm better, or whatever. It's, you know, it's gonna go either way, and hopefully one of us makes money. And we're always learning. Always learning. Melissa in the house. What's up, Melissa? Crushing it. Yeah, trying. All right. So let's go back to this bingo bango. Let's go. So the reason I think we're gonna go up is because, well, we came down on the daily. Down. I thought we were gonna bounce here. I was wrong. Continue coming down. I was like, okay, I think we're bouncing here. And then if we look at it just from this extension leg, let's go manual tool from the top to the bottom. I want to see it come up to at least the 382. Pull back to the mid level of this zone, and then we'll come up to the 0.5 ish, maybe golden pocket, come back down to the 382 ish level, and then continue coming up. That's what I'm looking for. But always have plan A, plan B. But if we do something like this, where we come up, take that off, where we come up and get rejected of the 382, which is good, come down, come up, do a lower high, then break this. Ah, crap. Because now more than likely we'll do that. So we'll do this as a yellow, just so we can have, you know, plan A, plan B. I do hope plan A plays out though. So we'll do an A. We'll do an A. There we go. Boom. But in that video, and I recommend everybody watch it, I talk about all these levels where we may get rejected. Are we gonna do a lower high? Yes, 100%. Can we break the high? Sure. But the high that I'm looking at, it starts here. This is what so we need to go and break this $100 level. I mean 100,000 level. We did it right here. 100.7. We need to break this level. But just because we break that level, for me personally, I'm not bullish until we break this zone that was our support bounce area zone. Now it's our resistance zone. Once we break above that, I start getting bullish. Until then, I'm not bullish. Thank you, Wick. You're the best. Wick is the best. Okay. So last night I bought some lights. I don't remember if I bought one or two. I might have just bought one. Bought one light. And I also bought, and it's ridiculous, but I also bought a one of those arm things that you can put two monitors on. I have one, but I don't know where those brackets are at. Those C clamp or whatever, not C clamp, but the bracket that goes on the monitor to hook onto the thing. Because I have it right here, but I don't have that plate. And I go and look at my monitors, and the monitors don't have the plate either. So the arm doesn't have the plates on them. For whatever reason, I took it off of the monitor, which is doesn't make any sense, and I can't find them. So I ended up buying another one of those arms, and I don't know how big this TV is. It's pretty big, but that's what I'm using right now for my main monitor. Then I have my other 27-inch screen and I think it's a 12-inch down here. We'll see. I'm gonna change up everything probably the next couple of days once I get that arm. But yeah, so this is what I'm thinking about Bitcoin. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? And right now I'm going 1.2. This is the fastest I've ever gone on air. Normally I just go 1, but we're going 1.2. We've been on 25 minutes. I haven't passed out yet. Been talking a bunch. Chris says, just got done cleaning up for dinner.
Yeah.
Made some homemade chili noodle soup tonight. Nice. Just didn't make the noodles home.
Nice.
So I have my crock pot, my Instapot. And today I was telling the guys, I said, man, I got the Instapot. I just don't know what my first meal is going to be. Got scared. I haven't cooked in ever. And they're like, well, just do the beef stew. Because I was talking about that the other day. And he goes, you can't mess it up. You put the beef stew in there. You put some broth, vegetables. That's it. I said, man, you're right. So who knows? I might do that on Turkey Day. I don't know. Or maybe before. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna blow up the house. We'll see. Like I said, it's either get married, because they've always cooked, or learn how to cook. So I bought the Instapot. No more marriage for me. 3 strikes and I'm out. No thanks. No more. Too expensive. However, my divorce lawyer said if I do 1 more divorce, the next one's for free. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. What do you guys want to talk about? Went over Bitcoin. I think you'll be a great cook. Man, such a nerd. I was watching a bunch of videos last night on how to make beef stew. I watched like 6, maybe 8 of them. Started getting hungry. It's like 2 in the morning. It's like, wait a minute, I can't eat. I gotta wake up early in the morning. But yeah, I was watching a bunch of videos and it looks pretty easy. You know, there's some where you can sear the meat or just throw it in there. You know, if you don't want it to look like grayish brown, I guess. But yeah, I was at the store today looking at spatulas. I think they thought I was gonna steal them. I was just staring at them. I was like, huh, well, that's interesting. Like I said, man, I haven't cooked. I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. I'm all old, man, and everything. Learn how to cook, it's ridiculous. Let's see here. Chris says, let's see here. It's not hard, to be honest. I've been doing it for most of my life. My first cooking job. See, and that's what I was talking to one of my buddies. He's been a cook since he was 15. I was like, man, I'm so embarrassed, man. Like, I don't know how to cook. Like, I'll do some sausage and eggs. Or it's something I can throw in the oven. I used to do baked chicken a lot. Like 3 to 4 days out of the week, I do baked chicken. The other days, I would do tilapia. I love big fish. And because all you do is put it in the oven and get it out. That's it. And then when I was lazy, I didn't want to do that. I just go to Walmart, get rotisserie chicken. Yeah. Let's see here. Definitely learned a lot. Oh yeah. Me Damien says, how much leverage are you using on your longs? It depends on what I'm trading. But for Bitcoin, our first target hit and 75x. So our first target, did I put that other? Oh, I deleted it. See, can I paste it again? Yeah. So this was the setup that I gave up last night. I don't recommend people doing 75x leverage though. And again, it depends on how much money you're using. Like if you're using a decent amount of money or whatever you consider decent, don't trade with no 75x leverage. That's crazy. Trade with the 4x, 5x. It doesn't even matter. You know, it's how much can you afford to lose. For me, since I'm trading with very little money, you know, very transparent, because I'm trading with very little money, I do 75x. That's why I like trading Bitcoin, 75x leverage, because I'm trading with little money. If I would trade with decent amount, 7x, 3x, it just depends. But it depends on the coin in reference to the amount of leverage. It depends on the margin for sure, because whenever I'm entering a trade, the stop loss, let's say I don't want to lose 50 bucks. Okay. Well, one, I either have to reduce my margin or reduce my leverage. Let's say I don't want to lose 5,000. Same scenario. If I don't lose $5, 5 cents, same scenario. So it just depends on how much you're willing to lose. And whenever I do a trade, I don't look to see how much I can win. I look to see how much I can lose. And to me, that's a secret. Because if, let's just say $50, let's say stop loss $50, whatever the leverage is, whatever the margin is, stop loss $50. And it's coming down. $25, ouch. $36, ooh, $42. Oh man, $47. Ah, come on, let me just close it. Save myself $3. I know, $3, right? I close it, and then it bounces. It's like, oh man, hit my target. But it was hurting me seeing that I was going to lose $50. So if that's the case, lower your margin, lower your leverage. Oh man, the cat's at the door. Give me a few moments. Well, let me see if he goes. Right now, he's at the door. He's looking in. He's like, hey man, what's going on over there? You got a party? Let's delete this. No, let's not delete it. Just move it over. Nah, let's delete it. Get out of here. So what is Bitcoin doing? Okay, Bitcoin's coming down good to the area where I think it might bounce. We'll see. This is what I want to see. If I see this, I'm definitely gonna, go to the other computer and move up my stop loss because I don't want this happening. Let's see here. I thought you don't do high leverage on longs. It depends on what I'm trading. For Bitcoin on YouTube, if I'm showing, oh man, let me let the cat in. Give me a second. Give me a moment. Have any questions? When I come back, I want to see questions. And that's a good one too, for me, Damien. All right, 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let me find the camera. You didn't want to come in? I was like, come on. He's like, I changed my mind. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to this. So in reference to margin, it just depends. Like if I'm going to trade dots, I'm not going to do no 75x leverage. And not only that, but it also depends on how far away my stop loss is. If my stop loss is 3%, I do a 6x leverage. If my stop loss is 10%, I'll do max 2x leverage. It depends on my stop loss. Let's see here. Chris says, let's see here, Chris. It was mainly a breakfast and lunch place too. Nice. Very nice. You're funny. All right, guys, I like talking about everything. So are you still bearish at this point? Yeah, definitely, 100%. I'm bearish. I'm bearish until we break above this resistance zone. Way up here, 107.4, way up here. So do I think we're gonna come up? I do. It just depends on if we break, I was gonna say when, if we break the lows. So, and then some pivots. Do I think we're gonna make a lower high? Yes, of course. It would be silly to think we're gonna go straight up and make a higher high. We can't. I mean, nothing's impossible. Very unlikely. So more than likely, and I just made a video too. It's about an hour and a half ago, I guess. And it explains the thought process in great detail. You know, it explains all this. You know, where we have our level here that I'm looking at, rejection. Next level is here. When I say here, it's roughly around 99-ish. Next level, about 105.8-ish. And then this one I can start getting bullish. 107.3. That's when I get bullish. Let's see here. Come back over here. So we answered that question. Okay. Hey, Demon says, I thought you don't do high leverage longs. Oh no, I do. So this is where I left off before the cat was trying to. So I love high leverage. So for Bitcoin, if I'm being responsible for Bitcoin, I'll trade that one usually like a 30x leverage. If I'm trading with more money, and if I'm giving it like for an official setup for YouTube, because I'm pretty sure not everybody, but most people have more money than me, and I'm aware of that. So whenever I'm trading, I'll tell people I'm going in 75x leverage, but that's because I'm only trading with very little money. I recommend this trade to be a 20 to 30x leverage, depending on how much money you're putting in. If you're putting in a lot, 4x, 5x leverage. But if you're just trading with the very little, well then, 30x, maybe 50x. But that's what I tell people. And I'll tell them too, like when I'm doing a trade, same thing with my group. I'll say, all right guys, here's the setup, 30x leverage. For me personally, doing 75x, just because I'm trading with less money, little bit of margin. So I let everybody know, because I don't, and everybody's different too. I don't want somebody trading with $10,000, 75x leverage, and they get liquidated. It's like, holy smokes, I just lost a whole bunch of money, Joe. None of this financial advice, of course, entertainment purposes only. But for me, I trade with little money. But yeah, so for Bitcoin, me personally, I love 75x. Sometimes I'll do 50 if I get stopped out. 75x, I tried again. get stopped out again. It's like, come on. Try it again. Stopped out. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go. It's just my stops are too tight. And the stops are too tight because of the amount of leverage. So let me reduce the amount of leverage so I can have a more of a cushion for my stop loss. And then it goes. It was like, man, why couldn't it have gone the other one? But yeah. So hopefully that explains that. Let's see here. I remember I did 100x leverage on Bitcoin and you called me dangerous. Yeah, of course. 100x is dangerous because it just needs to move less than 1% for you to get liquidated. So of course you have your fees and everything else. But if you're doing 100x leverage, like one, you have to be on cross margin because if it moves, I think it's 0.86%, you get liquidated. It's not even a whole percent. It's less than a 1% for you to get liquidated. So you have to be on cross. And not only that, but when you are on cross, you have to know how much money am I willing to lose. So let's say, for example, we took this trade and I did 100x leverage. Now, what I would do is I'm going to move all my money out of my leverage account and only put in there what I can afford to lose. $10, $100, $1,000, whatever it is. And that way I'll do cross and I'll do, let's say I can lose $1,000. I'll trade, open the trade with like 100, maybe 200. And so if it goes lower, I don't get liquidated. It takes away from my 1,000, which is 800 because I win in 200. And it'll take away from there to where I don't get liquidated. But that's only if I'm willing to risk $1,000. But yeah, when it comes to 100x leverage, like literally, you have to do cross margin. For me, 75x, and I'm only losing a little bit of money. Like I put my stop loss, and hopefully I don't get stopped out, but sometimes I do. Yeah. And 75x leverage, it's crazy too. I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy. But it's only using a little bit of money. Like I have to stress that. Now, my little bit may be different from yours, but if you normally trade, let's say you put in $1,000 on a trade, like it's your normal thing. And then you're gonna go to leverage and you're gonna do 75x, but I recommend that 1,000, not even, $100. Because you could lose it, you know? And then just depending on where your stop loss is at. But yeah. We got Bingo Sambo in the house. Love the name. A Bingo Bango. Let's go. Let's go. Spy says, your cat is playing games. Big time. Yeah, I did that the other day too. But they came to the door and they're like, I'm ready to come in. All right. I got a camera and a motion light turns on. So it like kind of notifies me, I guess. And then like, come on. They just look at me. No, just checking, see if you're home. Yeah, I'm home. But one of them came in, the other one stayed out. That. But yeah. We are doing 1.2 on the speed on the treadmill. Getting them steps in. Bingo Sambo. Man. You already know what's coming. You're my favorite. You my favorite. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. What else? Any questions? Me and Damien had some great questions in reference to leverage. Really great questions. Any other questions? Comments, concerns, issues, coins, strategies, all that fun stuff? Let's see here. Me Damien says, I go 100x leverage on Bitcoin when I know my entry is less than 1,000 points away from the stop loss. That's when I'm confident in the trade and my entry. Hey, there you go. Yeah, the thing is, it can flip at any moment. So right now, make it bounce. Do I have that song on here? I don't think I do. I don't think so. Make it bounce. Let's see if we bounce. If not, then I move my stop loss. Get stopped out. Because I don't want to see this. We start coming down, we break this level. If this happens, it's like, nope. I mean, it could bounce here, but by the same token, it could continue coming down. And then just take all of this that it just created, all this liquidation. So yeah. But I'm looking for a bounce right now. Really happy with the yesterday's trade. That one first target hit, and we're still in it too. I didn't say how much leverage to do. So if you use 2x, 5x, I mean your stop loss is still. I didn't update it or anything. It's way down here. I forget where it was at. But yeah. But I would move my stop loss, depending on where we had it, right into this box. First target hit for everybody else. I actually, because of my high leverage, got stopped out here in profit after the first target hit. Re-entered here because we broke the VWAP, and the candle closed above it. And we went up, down, up. We'll see. But yeah. How much time do we have left? Looking at my steps. Looking down again. We got 15 minutes. Getting that sweat in. Let's look at Aerodrome. This is a nice bounce, but when we came down, not good. Came up, broke this level, not good. Went deeper, which right now, what we don't want to see, we don't want to see this here and come down and break that. That's what we don't want to see. What we do want to see is we want to see this. But Joe, which way is it going to go? Which way? Joe, are you going to flip a quarter? I mean, I want the coins to go up. That's for sure. The fact that it broke this zone is concerning. And we'll show you the zone. Can nobody close? And a wick. The fact that it broke underneath the zone, to me, is concerning. We come above it, then good chance we'll do this. So we'll probably have to wait like maybe 2-3 candles. So 2 or 3 hours to see if we're going to potentially bounce off of this zone or come back in it and then get rejected in the zone, then come after this. But if we go up, and again, this is where we have to wait. We could get all this right here, and especially this. Those are the areas I'll be targeting. So here. Yeah, my cat Becca, she's the bad one. She gets on places that she's not supposed to, and she knows it. And little one, he's real good. He knows where not to go and what not to do. But Becca, she's the one who loves love. Little one, no. And little one, he's an orange cat. Got a lot of like long hair. So I have to give him a haircut. And man, it literally takes maybe like 10 attempts. You know, one on first attempt, I'll get like maybe 3 cutting the hair, I guess. So I'll go like down his back and then do another part and another strip, and he'll run away. Then the next day or the next later on, I'll go and I'll see him lay down again, and he'll run, and he'll lay down, and I'll get him again 2 or 3 times, and he'll run. But he is about 70% cut, shaven, or cut hair. It's his underbelly though that gives me a hassle. Becca, she'll let me just take all her hair. Not little one. Let's see here. Look at Dot. Dot is looking horrible. Dot not looking strong at all. Wow. I was thinking here potentially coming up, just because, you know, well, it went down so much. It went up barely, broke this level. It looks horrible. Like horrific. Like maybe this happens. Dang it. Maybe that happens. The zone that I'm looking at is on the 4-hour time frame. These wicks, these kind of bodies, bring it over. That's what I'm looking at. Anything under here, me personally, I wouldn't touch it. And I don't care about getting the bottom. Oh, we got another scammer, another bot. If somebody can take care of that. That one's on YouTube. Ooh, man, I'm tired, sleepy. I ate some grapes. I love me some grapes. And I don't know what else to talk about. Zora. People are always asking about Zora. So here we say we can enter, lower entry here, and boop, stopped out. Oh, I was actually in this one too. And this one, again, I don't like it, but you know, maybe the hype was going to continue, and maybe we go up. You know, just taking a shot in the dark, really. Low market cap coin, ugly price action. But like, you know what? We'll try it. 2x leverage, or just, you know, regular spot trade. No, Popeyes. No, man, I haven't had Popeyes in a long time. I don't think there's one in this town. I did have some fried chicken though for lunch. I had some fried chicken, white meat, and then a dark meat. So 2-piece. And instead of fries or macaroni and cheese, I opted for green beans and mixed vegetables. It had peas and carrots and something else, I think. So even though it was not the best or healthiest choice, because there was baked chicken right next to it, I said, I'll take the fried chicken. I haven't had that. But I made some good choices. Didn't get fries and mac and cheese. So I'll consider that a win. Bingo bango. Oh, you're good, Chris. Thank you, man. And then just right now I ate some sushi, California rolls. I saw that in the supermarket. I was like, man, I haven't had sushi in forever. It's a, little pieces. They're tiny. And so I got it, popped one in my mouth. I was like, wait a minute, these things are frozen. So I let them defrost in my mouth and I chopped them away. So yeah. Just trying to make better choices. Goal! You're funny. XRP. XRP looks way better than DOT, that's for sure. So I would like to see XRP pull back. It did nice already. Pull back to about here. Continue up. So I would like to see XRP. And what's the percentage for the potential pullback? About 6%. I like it. I won't touch sushi. Yeah, so sushi is really good. All it is, I don't eat the like raw fish or eel or anything like that. All it is rice with some cream cheese and some avocado and like crab meat. That's all it is. It's not like gross or nothing. They probably would. They probably would get on. So shorting the market is a bad idea right now. It depends on what coin, but for the most part, yeah. Just because they pulled back so much already, let them run up, then break the low. Once they break the low, we short. But they've already been breaking lows. So there's times where we just miss it. Like there's a lot of times where we just miss it. Wait, are we talking about the swap or the food? Sushi, the food. Yum, yum. Spy says, I can't do raw fish sushi. Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried it. Oh, wait, maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I had it on my plate and I said, no. I think I've had eel, but that tastes like a clam. So, yeah, XRP, up, down, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I got my Instapot. I'm excited. I'm gonna make some beef stew. I'm gonna put beef broth. I'll probably put some corn on the cobs in there too. I don't know. Lift heavy weights. I do that every day. It's called walking. You'll burn more calories, Joe. Yeah. So I kind of messed up my elbows. So at work. So I don't know if you know this is me, Damien, but I had to work, man. I had to get a job. I didn't want to, but I had to. So I need to make money for this bear market. So I tried doing the nursing thing, but everyone's like, so you haven't worked in 5 years? I was like, no. They're like, we can't hire you because you need to work within 4 years. Oh. So there's a bunch of hoops I got to jump through for the nursing, like a lot of hoops. So in the meantime, I got this job at the supermarket. It's really close. And so I'm working in the meat market. And I close. And there's pieces of equipment that are fairly heavy. And I'm all there by myself, and I'm not showing off for anybody, but I can pick up the heavy equipment with one hand. I pull it out of the sink, and then I put it onto the table, I'll do it with my right or my left. And I was doing that for several days. Easy, no issue. Then one day, it's like, man, my elbow hurts, like when I'm moving it. Same thing with the other one. But I do have, let me show you. It's right here. Y'all see it? I do have this that I pick up after I'm done walking. But lately, because of my elbows, I was like, man, I need to stop doing that. But so yeah, so at work, like today, I was doing it with both hands. But yeah, there is a gym. I think it's 24 hours. I don't know how much they charge, but I'm gonna start looking into that too. Because like I like doing all that stuff. You know, bench press, overhead press, leg press, all that stuff. But we'll see. Pumping iron. Let's go. Yeah, last time with my old boss, there was he would go work out all the time. And I told him, I said, dude, whenever you're gonna work out, man, let me know. So I can go with you. Because, you know, just so I can go with somebody. Because it motivates you, you know, you have somebody to go with. And so we were going, I'd say like 2, maybe 3 months. And man, I started dropping some pounds. I wasn't even really trying. But, you know, just lifting weights. And it was doing good. And then me and him had a falling out, blah, blah. I quit the company. And he started doing a bunch of lawyer stuff on me. And it's crazy. So that stopped. But yeah. Chris says, I need to start working out again. Makes it regularly, yeah. I haven't worked. So I since I moved here, I think like a week or two, it took me to set up the stand-up desk and the treadmill. And I've been doing it now for, I want to say like a month or 2. I like it. And I'm going 1.2 and I have not passed out. We're doing an hour now. So that's good. I don't think I'll go faster than 1.2 though. I like 1.2. It's a nice, steady pace. And I can talk. But yeah. Anything else, guys? If not, I'm gonna finish the show because pretty much done. ETH looks horrible too. I mean, it looks okay, but nothing to get excited about. Bitcoin looks great to go long, in my opinion, until we hit one of our resistance levels. But yeah. So I'll give a few moments for any last questions, comments, concerns, issues, and we'll call it a show. Trying to bingo Sambo. Yeah, it feels good too. Oh, so I ended up buying some waterproof pants because, you know, I spray down when I'm closing. I spray down everything, so my pants would get like super soaked, even though I have like a big heavy apron type thing. It doesn't cover like this much of my leg. So like my pants are always getting soaked. So I bought some waterproof pants. They're very warm. Man, you can sleep in them. They're very comfortable. But when you're walking, I did a test run in the house. When I'm walking here, because it's that material. And, you know, the legs are rubbing. And it's like, nope, can't do that. And then I bought a waterproof jacket. OMG, it is super, super warm / hot in that bad boy. I had to unzip it. So I bought waterproof boots, but they got soaked. But I think it's because the water was going to my pants that was going to my stuff. So I've been spending some money just so I could work at this place. Yeah. It's all kind of boggling my mind at the moment. Yeah. I think we're gonna come up. Hopefully we do. And then it's just, we're gonna break those lows. But let's see here. When you lift heavy, you burn calories while you're sleeping and not at the gym. That's true. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because what I do after work, I relax for like an hour and then I get the stream started. So what I could do is after work, go work out, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, come home, and then do the treadmill while I'm doing the live stream. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I can go and see how much the price is. If it's $25 a month, I can do it. If it's more, I mean, I can still do it. I just don't want to. I don't want to pay like $45 a month to a place just because that's the only one in town. You know what I mean? But it's 25, I'll do it. We'll see. I'll update y'all tomorrow. And thank you, Damien. And it's actually on my way from work to the house. Literally, I see it every time I drive home. And the place I work is 4 minutes away. Break up the elbow braces. I love you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. Just taking it day by day. Day by day. But yeah, I do need to do that. Lift some weights. But let's see, am I gonna be streaming in the morning? This was on Twitch. More than likely on Thursday. I think this Thursday is Thanksgiving though. More than likely Thursday, I'll be doing a bonus stream. Tomorrow, Monday. I mean, if I do stream, it'll be early. I'm thinking like 8 o'clock in AM Eastern, but I don't know. I'm usually doing stuff, so we'll see. See you. Get the Chuck Norris. Total guy, Jim. Oh, Jim. I had one. Was it the Total Gym that I had? Oh, I loved it. I forgot how much money I spent on it. I loved it. I was working out. This is when I had a house. And I had it in the garage, working out, and you use your own body weight, just different inclinations. I loved it. And then we ended up moving out of that house into a small apartment and had no room. We had to sell it. I had to sell a lot of stuff. But I did like the Total Gym. Maybe I'll do that. What are those now, like 400? I don't know. I have room for it now. I have a lot of room for it. So this house that I'm in, super huge. I use literally 1/3 of the house, the center. There's rooms off to the side. I don't use them. There's the kitchen, which is huge. And then like a dining room. I don't use that. I literally use the center of the house. Let's see here. Spy says, Joe, let me put it in here. Are you drinking water with a little bit of salt? Stay hydrated. See, when I wasn't working, I was drinking a lot of water, like a lot. But now that I'm working, I'm like too busy to drink water. So that's one thing that I do need to improve on is drinking more water. That's for sure. Because I used to drink a lot of water. when I wasn't working. Now that I am working, I'll drink 1 bottle of water, maybe 2 at work for like 8 hours. And then when I come home, I'll drink like another maybe 2 bottles. But I do need to start drinking more water. That's for sure. Let's check on our Bitcoin trade. Needs to bounce. All right, speaking about bouncing, guys, I'm gonna bounce. I do thank you very much. We did a great stream. Did a bunch of walking. And hopefully my lights will be here, or my light will be here maybe the next day or 2. That way I'll have the light in front of me. I'll have my monitors set up. And then we'll see how it goes. All right, so I got, oh, watch the video that I just made about 2 hours ago. It explains more on Bitcoin, what I'm looking at. Smash the like. That's the best and easy way to support the channel. Watch the entire video. Don't just, turn it on, leave a comment and leave. Please don't do that. But watch the video, leave comments, smash the like, of course. Share it out if you can on X. I'm looking for a bounce here. We'll see what happens. I do thank you guys very much. Let's jam out to the accumulation, initiation, which is dumb. It just means it moved. Mitigation, which is dumb. It just means that it came back, retraced, touched an area, mitigation. And then the continuation. Let's listen to that song. And here we go. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care.
Trade intuition, the chart magician. Make sure to type bingo bango in the chat. Domination, elevation, initiation, mitigation, continuation, acceleration, revelation, notification, prognification, nullification, nullification, modification, fortification, unification, purification, replication, duplication, overstimulation, annihilation, accumulation, continuation, continuation, elevation, domination, mitigation, initiation, transformation, detonation, celebration, elevation, illumination, liberation, concentration, orchestration, organization, manifestation, observation, confirmation, acceleration, articulation, regulation, fluctuation, circulation, vegetation, legislation, orchestration, oscillation, penetration, constellation, motivation, revitalization, synchronization, modernization, visualization, operation, calibration.
All right, we're gonna go to Lunar Beaches Crypto. So trade intuition raid, Lunar Beaches Crypto. Thank you so much. See you there. Take care.